Hello everyone, this is James Shore with another test-driven JavaScript video. I'm recording this on September 27th, 2012, picking up right where we left off in the last episode. And what we had just finished doing is we've gotten Testacular running with multiple browsers. This means that our application is now running against, whoa, it was running. Well, what I was going to say is it's running against all these different browsers. But which is to say IE8, IE9, and so forth, but suddenly it's not working. So let's disconnect the browsers. Remember what I said earlier about needing to occasionally shut Testacular down? Let's disconnect, restart it, and run it again. What in the world is going on here? Oh. Huh. Oh, I'm running Jake, not Testacular. Bad. Well, it's actually a good habit. But yeah, so we've got some linting issues. That's all right. We'll come back to that. So we're going to run Testacular, run our tests, and there they go. IE9, Firefox 15, Safari 6, Chrome 22, Safari 5.1. That's the iPhone. And IE8 all running. Except for IE8, it doesn't like Chai, which is our assertion framework for our client-side tests. Now, prior to doing this recording, I did some research into Testacular and Chai, and I did run across this problem. And as far as I can tell, the Chai folks are not using Testacular because they haven't been testing against IE. And it's been open, this bug has been open now for 7 months. Yeah, it's been open for 8 months, and there doesn't seem to be a lot of interest in it. The last bit of movement was 4 months ago. So I don't think we can use Chai. I like Chai, but I don't think we can use it. So let's look at the other things that Mocha supports. Remember, Mocha is the actual test framework we're using. To be clear, so what we have here is we've got Testacular. That's the test runner. Mocha, that's the test framework. And then Chai, which is the assertion framework. So Mocha supports multiple assertion frameworks. The reason I like Chai is because it did have just the normal asserts, but we could also try should. So let's do that. So we'll go ahead and uninstall Chai. And yep, this is the assertion library. Question is, how do we've got to have this run on the browser. So we actually have to send the file over to the browser. Now with Chai, there was a single file that we could do that with. What I'm trying to do is figure out where that equivalent file is for should. Looks like it's probably right here. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll take this out and we'll put in node modules should /lib/should.js. Okay. Let's go ahead and restart our Testacular. By the way, this is something I've seen before. Right here, IE8 just connected 5 times, and IE9 is showing up a couple of times as well. So let's go ahead and kill this and try again. Yeah, just some weirdnesses here. So let's go ahead and find our IE8 VM and let's turn off IE8 for a moment. Oh, looks like we need to turn off IE9 as well. Isn't that always the case? So turn that one off. There, now everything started up clean. Now I can go back in here and reconnect these guys. Okay. So we've brought in the should framework here. Now in our test, we need to actually use it. And again, how does that work? Well, it may just sort of magically appear by being included. So it might just run when it comes in. So let's say foo.should equal foo. I believe that is how it works. Yes. Foo.should equal foo. So let's see what happens when we run that. Did not like that at all. Require is not defined. Okay, I'm going to take a moment, try to figure this out, and we'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Should's a bust. It's node only. It's got this require stuff in here, and that is just not gonna work. So unless I've missed something, which I suppose I could have, but yeah, I don't see anything when I search for browser. So no should. Let's uninstall that. All right. Last one, last one that we had lined up for us with Mocha was expect. So let's go ahead and look at that real quick. It does say it works in the browser. Yes, single global with no proto. So this looks good. Let's install it. Okay. And now let's see what we need to include. Expect.js right there. So they're just lining up like tombstones here, aren't they? Node modules, expect.js. And let's see how that works. We say expect foo to equal foo. You see what I mean about it being verbose? It's clever. I mean, this is really cool, but it's just, there's so much magic. Why can't we just call a function, huh? Why can't we all get along? All right, so let's run that. No. Oh, I somehow left this in here. Okay, let's try again. Still not working. Expect is not defined. Well, it should be. All right, I will check into this. Back in a moment. Okay, I'm back. I haven't been able to figure this out yet. What I'm seeing is that when we run Testacular, it's showing us that this is an object. There is an object named expect. So there's just some sort of basic thing going on here. I'm not sure what it is. I did get it working in just the Chrome debugger. So let's go ahead and see that. So I've shut everything down. Let's go ahead and restart Testacular. So we'll start it here, and then we'll bring it up in Chrome. Localhost 8080. So there we go. It's connected. Now let's open up the developer tools, and you'll see that the source code is not actually in here yet. And that's because this Testacular sends our source code over when we run it. So we'll run it, and now we can see our test has shown up here. So now we can set our breakpoint here, run it again, and there we go. We've broken on here. So let's see what's going on with this expect. It's an object that has just some sort of basic stuff on it. I'm guessing that there's something wrong with the way expect is being loaded. So, but it does look like we can say expect.equal value expected message. Maybe this is a, I'll bet you we've got a different expect framework. I bet you when we did an npm install, we didn't actually get this expect.js. Ha. That, yeah, because this is release 0.1.2, and what I've got here is 0.0.2. Well, let's at least get this working. So we're going to say expect.equal foo to equal foo, and and we'll of course need to continue in our debugger here. Let's turn that off, run it. There, that's working. Okay. And that's working. Okay, so we've got the wrong test assertion framework. That's what we're going to pick up next time, is figure out best assertion framework. And I will do some of that offline. Anyway, making progress on this. As usual, it's slow but steady. So thanks for watching, everybody. I will catch you next time.